Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're a returning subscriber, what's good? What a do, CC Nation? And today we have a cooking session as we are in the kitchen. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and hit that notification bell while you're at it so that you get notified every time I upload a video. Anyways, well, before we get into the video, my previous cooking video was an hour. It's an hour with good reasoning because of the demonstrations and everything there. So I will try and decrease the amount of time or how long a cooking video is. But yeah, but so far that's how it's gonna be. So today we're trying out a new recipe that I found on Instagram. Her account, what is it? Dine with Nero. So I'm trying out her Lucky Star recipe. So it's the first time I'm trying this out. So I have all my ingredients laid out. But this is the first time. Okay. With this Lucky Star thing recipe, I added my own things to make it like a proper meal, but you can eat it on its own, I think. So I added cream spinach, pumpkins, and then it's gonna be that as our starch, and I don't know what is the meat part because it's fish, it's not meat. So what you're gonna need is, I used 2 cans of Lucky Star fish. Let me get you one. So I use this one. So I think I used 2. So you need to take out the fish. You need to open the can, take out the what are they called? Guys, I think they bones. Take them out, and I decided to mash it. And then we're gonna put it aside for a few minutes while we make our Italian sauce. It aside. So I'll be looking at my computer a lot because we are trying it out together. So first thing, we need chopped onion, and we need a sauce. So like when I mean a sauce, I mean a type of pot. So let's move. So we're gonna move this way. So this is the type of pot I'm using, so the sauce. So first we're gonna put in oil and put in our chopped onion. Let me go get it. So this is 1 full chopped onion. Putting it in. Okay, so we've put it and it's there and it's busy. Then let's check the next step. So we're gonna fry it until it's ready. So we're gonna let it fry for about 3 to 4 minutes. So it's proper, and then after that we're gonna add garlic, chopped garlic and ginger. or chili. But no, as you saw in the previous video, me and chili don't have enough pie. But what I'm doing is I'm gonna put garlic and ginger squeeze instead of cutting garlic. That takes too long. So it's gonna, I think 1 spoon is enough of this. So I got this from Pick and Pay, but I'm sure you can get garlic and ginger from Woolworths, fruits and veg, Checkers. You have choices. So this is how it should look before you add your ginger and garlic. One spoon. Oh, wow, that's squeezy. So we're gonna mix the ginger and the onions together. Okay, let's go check what's the next step. So next step is, oh, I couldn't see. So the next step is we're adding thyme, I think, THYME, 1 teaspoon of dry thyme, 1 teaspoon of dry basil, and one teaspoon of oregano. That's what I think it says. So I mixed it in a bowl. Here it is. So let's go put it in. You put it in and you mix it. So there it goes. I put it in. Mixing time. Then you mix it. Mix it all together. And then it'll change color. So there we go. So here's how it should look. According to me. Let's look at the recipe. Wait. So this is how they say it should look. So we are very close, I think. And then you're gonna add, I've got this one. So it's diced tomatoes, peeled, or you can add a can of chopped, or you can chop your own if you do not have a can. So 3 peeled tomatoes is enough. Here, going in. There it goes, making noise. Then mix it. I put the stove on 5. A bit later on in the recipe, we're gonna add these. So pasta screws. The recipe says 250 grams. So this packet is 500. And then you're gonna. The instructions are at the back. The instructions are at the back. And I already have some in there. So there it is. So I think our sauce is almost ready. Let me show you how should it look. The stick. So this is how it should look so far. So it's an Italian sauce, says the recipe. Ow. So now you're gonna leave it like that for a little bit. Then you're checking on the recipe. So now we need to add 2 beef soup. Beef with the guys. 2 chicken stocks. So what I like to do with the chicken stock, I want to cut it in pieces and then put it in instead of putting it in like this after you've opened it. So here the beef chicken stock. Oh, I don't know why beef is in my head right now, but yeah, here I've cut it up and I used 2. So now we're gonna put it in. So now we're putting it into our Italian mix of sauce. You put it in, then you mix it. Let's move. So we are mixing. Let's look at the next step, but I think it's water. Oh, now we need tomato paste. No, I'm looking for paste. So now we need tomato paste, and the tomato paste I have is this. Normally I use the whole packet, but here it says 1. Wait, let's go back. 1 tablespoon. Okay, 1 tablespoon. Let's go get it. Tablespoon. Let's go. This is actually hard. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Okay, tomato paste, tablespoon. This thing will miss me. I think this is 1 tablespoon because it's not even well. And that's the whole package, basically. So now we're mixing it. Let's move. So how should it look? Like this. Wait, before it steals. Okay, let's go look at the next step of the recipe. So now we're supposed to add 1 cup, so 250 milliliters of water, and then you let it simmer at medium heat for 50 minutes. Whoa. Okay, so let me go get my water. Where's this thing? This measuring cup. This one says it there. Okay. So here's my measuring cup. 1 cup. Okay. Here's 1 cup of water going in. And then I mix it. And then they said medium heat. So I've decreased it to 4, so that's my medium heat. And then I've closed it. So for this 15 minutes, I'm gonna tidy up, and I think you should, so that your kitchen stays nice and clean. So during this 15 minutes, if you're done tidying up already and you didn't at the beginning of the video, open your can of Lucky Star fish and take out the bones. You can do that now in your 15 minutes because we're gonna use them just now. So the 15 minutes is up, and according to the recipe, you're supposed to check it if it's right. So I'm stirring it, and then I'm gonna put it on 1. So according to the recipe, now is the time that you should be opening your fish, taking out the bones. Yeah, so you do it on a plate or sauce, and you use I use a fork and a knife to take them out. And after they clean, to our Italian sauce, we adding this. I think you can find it anywhere. Let me check how much. I can't see. For some reason I'm kind of blind. Okay. Let's go back. Okay, 2 tablespoons of this. So let's go get our tablespoon and measure and put it in. Let's move. Look. And this thing I need to open. Okay, first tablespoon. Second tablespoon. And then I'm mixing. But it smells nice. Okay, I'm done with that. Let me check what's the next step. Okay, put it in. So now you add some salt and pepper. Let me get mine. I ran out of the salt, so I'm just gonna use roasted garlic and lemon salt. This is the one I can find. Oh, the camera's supposed to move with me. There we go. This one is always too cutting me. There we go. Do you oil it? Okay, I've put the salt and pepper and I'm mixing it. Ooh. Okay. Something's going on with my eye. And then now, according to the recipe, we add our tin fish. Let me get mine. As I said earlier in the video, I mashed mine because I prefer it like that. So here it is. I mashed it with a fork, like. So that's what I did. Okay, we're putting it in. Oops, don't fall. I put it into our sauce. Then we mix it, we stir it, put it in the sauce. Make sure that the fish is covered in the sauce. Especially add something sweet. I'm gonna burn myself with this thing. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna increase the heat. So it's coming from 2 to 5. I'm gonna check if we close it or not, because I'm not 100% sure. So you leave it open, let it get into the fish and everything. And then now, so what we should have is, so I've already prepared mine. It says we need 250, but I made more than that because of the people that are gonna be eating this. So I've already made mine, and the instructions are at the back of the packet of how to prepare these, and you can find them most likely any retail outlet. Example, Pick and Pay, South Pizza, Pick and Pay, Checkers, Woolworths, etc. So that's the next step. So waiting for it to get in, simmer, all mixed up and nicely. But there's something I want to add to the fish because I usually add it. So it's like a sauce. That's not a sauce. Actually today, let me add maple syrup for that sweet thing. So I'm adding maple syrup. So this one's almost finished. I think this is gonna be enough, but just in case I have another bottle. So yeah, let's go. This thing always looks weird. It always does. So as you can see, it's like the small, very small. I think I'm gonna add it all, and I think that will be enough. So I put it for the sweet taste and things. So yeah. And I'm mixing it. So I've mixed it and I'm leaving it there. So yeah, as I anticipated, I just used this. The dustbin here. I've just used that and didn't open this one. So I'm saving. So according to the recipe, it's time to add pasta. So here's mine already prepared. I used the full packet as I said before. And I'm putting it in. I think I'm ready. What's this? My hand is sticky because of the neighbor's hair. This thing is not hot. Be careful when you put it in. Bowl is empty. So I put it all in and then you must mix it. So you must ensure that the pasta is covered in the fish and the fish sauce. So that's what we're doing. This looks nice. I can just eat it like this. Oh, this is actually nice and nice. So now I'm waiting for tasting time. Okay. I've mixed it all. The pasta is within. It is within what's it called? The fish. And then, so we're gonna leave it for a little 3 minutes so that it's in and sinks in, everything is mixed well. And then we're gonna take out a pan. an oven pan to transfer all of that that's in that pot into it. And we also need to grate some cheese. I have my grated cheese already. Cheese, you get it everywhere, I think. So yeah, so while you wait for it to get in and get mixed and everything, you can grate your cheese and get out your pan. I think I need to switch on the lights. Yeah, let me switch on the lights. So I took this type of pan. Who if this thing could fall and cry. But yeah. So I took that pan and I switched off my stove. So here it is. It smells nice. Then I'm putting it in. Be careful you don't mess on yourself. This looks good. This looks good. Ah, it was close to burning. What did I do? See, now I'm craving. Craving. God, it's mine. It's a little too close. So here it is. It's all there. So what I'm gonna do is just ensure that it's level. Okay. Here it is. It's level. Now we get our cheese and double check our recipe. Barcelona. Support them. But anyway, that is irrelevant. So it's grated cheese. There it is. So then we put it everywhere, like we spear it. Excuse me. What? Ah, it's those noodles again. Hey, those things are gonna hold me. Anyway, so I'm putting. Amazing. I just finished all this cheese that I just grated. Yeah. Okay. Make sure you don't see the red or the fish and the pasta. Make sure you don't see it. Just need to make sure that you just see the cheese. So yeah, here we are. Container empty. That's a full block of cheese. And then here it says, so a secret ingredient. So you need to sprinkle. I can't see again. Oh, because I'm getting old. So sprinkle some good quality smoked paprika over the cheese. I need glasses now, I see. Okay? So I do not have smoked paprika, unfortunately. So I'm gonna add normal paprika, but very little. Because if you look at the color of the one that she's using, it doesn't look the same. And then after adding our smoked paprika, we're gonna put it in. Oh, we need to preheat the oven and bake. This doesn't make sense. So I'm preheating the oven. Oven. Large area. Wait, let's see. So we're gonna put it in the oven for 10 minutes or until the cheese is melted. So, and it needs to be preheated. So that's what I'm doing now. Not 52. So I switched it on so it can get warm and everything. So let me go put this before we go back to that. Yeah. Wow. This looks so nice, so nice, so nice, so nice, so nice, so nice, so nice. Can't be too easy actually. Honestly. Some of it is starting to melt because it's warm. So here it is, if you can't see that. Here it is. So I think I'm gonna wait 10 to 15 minutes for it to get warm so you can go and check and things. And then we put it in for 10 minutes. Then we want the cheese to melt and look all nice and good. And then dish up. I'm scared. I'm scared. But yeah. So while I wait for the oven to get warm, I'm just cleaning up in the kitchen so you can do the same. And maybe take out the plates if yeah, it's gonna be time to eat. Taking out the plates, and also before I forget, you can eat this or you can have this with different types of things, like with anything. So you can, I don't know, you decide. Yeah, you can have it with a salad. So like I'm having it with pumpkin and cream spinach, just as a side, and so that everyone is full and good. So yeah. So now I'm checking if the oven is ready. Yeah, it's warm enough. So now we're gonna put it in. Uh, I'm not closing it. So I'm just gonna put it in like that. Okay, it's on and it's busy. So, it's only been a few minutes, like 2 minutes, since I put it in, and it looks ready. Let's move this. Like it honestly looks ready. The cheese is melted. Yo, I can't see anything. Wait, let me change it. Let me turn it around. Oh, this thing. Yeah. Hey, let's hope my pen doesn't fall. So this is how it's looking. So I think that's ready. I think that's fine. It's time to dish up and taste. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and please comment and share with friends, family, anyone. And see you in the next video. This video will end. Instagram and WhatsApp, guys. That's weird. Yeah,